Hey there, this is Stacie. I hope everyone's having a great day. I am back today with a video for you of some brand new products that I purchased and just some kind of new, maybe different, maybe more unique kind of things. And so here we're gonna go, I'm gonna get started. The first thing is what's on my lips, and I actually blogged about this last week, and it's one of the new Milani lip creams. And if you like lip stain type of products, this is a really nice product. I kind of personally have mixed feelings on it. It's their Amore Matte Lip Cream. And now these are supposed to be released in the fall at Walgreens, and I believe it's exclusive to Walgreens and the Milani website, as I stated in my blog post. And I'll put the link to that down below if you're interested in actually going and reading that. But anyway, this is what it looks like, and obviously here it is on my lips. This is sort of like a Stacie kind of a color. It is a pretty sort of a mauve-y pink kind of a color. It comes with the doe foot applicator, the little sponge tip there, and you just put it on your lips, and literally this stuff stayed on my lips. I wore it like almost all day long, went to sleep, and it was still on my lips in the morning. So that's what it looks like. So you've got to like matte lipstick to like this, and I have mixed feelings on that. I don't necessarily like the way it looks when I always look in the mirror. I think it's kind of dry looking, so oftentimes I will put a gloss on top of it. However, here on camera, I think it looks kind of good. So that's what it is. It does feel a little bit drying on my lips, and that's probably why I personally prefer to put a gloss over it, just to kind of have a more of a moisturized kind of feeling to it. So anyway, they're $6.99 at the drugstore. Again, Walgreens, I believe, is exclusive to those, as well as the Milani website. You come in, I think, 8 different colors, and maybe I can insert a picture here to show you what the 8 colors look like, because I did go ahead and take pictures of the display when I was there at the store. Next is something that was actually something that was sent to me, and it's from Scentbird, and I just wanted to mention this. Scentbird now has a little red atomizer, and Scentbird, if you're not familiar with them, it's $14.95 a month for a perfume. Scentbird is a perfume monthly subscription that you get in the mail, and so each month you get a little refill to put in your atomizer. And so this particular one that I got this time is Marc Jacobs Honey, because that's one of my favorite fragrances. And so this is their limited edition red atomizer, and all you do every month, you get a new one of these in the mail, and you take your atomizer and put it in. And now they had a pink one previously, and they also have black, which is their normal color. So that's just kind of a fun new piece of information, as well as the fact that they now have a subscription for men. So now they just came out with a cologne subscription, which is really pretty cool for both perfume or cologne. A lot of times people don't like to buy a whole bottle because they don't know if they're gonna like it. So you get just like a 30-day supply for $14.95, and then you can try out, you know, any one of the hundreds of designer fragrances that they carry. So that's just a little FYI kind of piece of information. And here's the next thing. This is a brand new eyeshadow palette that I just picked up at Ulta the other day, and it's from Laura Geller. This is one of their brand new palettes, and it's called the Delectables Eyeshadow Palette. It says Delicious Shades of Nude, and there's another one as well. I so totally did not need a new eyeshadow palette, but I really and truly could not pass this up. It's in this pretty kind of cardboard type of palette, and just the colors were so amazing. The top here has a nice mirror, and then if you can see these colors, they're all just sort of earthy tones. The colors in here are just absolutely beautiful. It's just kind of like one of those shade palettes to me that just sort of looks like the sunset maybe, kind of the mountains and the sunset and that kind of thing. But there's some real pretty olive green type colors in it, and there's some pretty purples and some real pretty kind of rust type of colors, and then you have your nude kind of nice light creamy kind of colors here, and several of the colors are more shimmer, and then some of the colors are actually matte. So I thought this would be an absolutely beautiful palette. It's just kind of funny. I think this is a great palette for kind of all kind of eye colors. This is their warmer one. There is a cooler one as well. But it's just kind of funny because I go into a store, and lately, these past few years, more and more so, salespeople in these stores, the different makeup artists and all, are like, oh, this would look great with your green eyes. I used to have brown eyes, and as I've aged, I've lost pigment in the color of my eyes. So now my eyes are more of a green, kind of like an olive green color with just a little tiny bit of brown around the pupil kind of area, but otherwise they're pretty much olive green. So that's maybe like a little fun fact about me. So that palette, Laura Geller, Delectables, and I got it at Ulta. Next is something that I picked up for my hair. This is what it looks like, and they call this a stylus, and it's from the company called Fi, F-H-I, Fi or Fi. That's what it looks like. And so what this is more like a brush. That's a thermal brush, and so you plug it in the same way you would plug in, you know, your straightener or your curling iron. And I got this because what I wanted to try to do was sort of skip a step in making my hair look good. So my hair is naturally kind of wavy, so a lot of times I'll go to sleep with my hair wet, and it's really kind of wavy, curly when I wake up in the morning. So if I want to do straight hair, I use my straightener, and if I want to do curlier hair, kind of more enhanced curls, I'll use my curling iron. But if I want to have that cute kind of like straight hair that sort of kind of flips in different directions, you know, kind of like more soft beachy type of waves, I first have to straighten it and then I have to curl it. So I thought maybe this device would be the answer, because it's more of a brush. So I can brush through my hair, and then when you get to the bottom, you kind of twist it, and it goes through these like little grooves that are here in the back side of it, and it kind of gives you a flip, which is great. But the problem for me with this particular brush, and I'm sure it's just my hair, I have such thick hair that when I straighten my hair, curl my hair, anything, I need 450 degrees worth of heat. Yes, believe it or not, 450 degrees of heat, which I know would fry some people's hair, but it literally does nothing of any kind of bad nature to my hair. And actually my hairdressers are always so surprised because I can do so much to my hair and use so much heat on it, and it really does nothing as far as damage. So anyway, this isn't hot enough for my hair. So this is probably really good for those of you that have thinner hair. But for me and my big thick hair, which you can't see very well right now because I just got back from a road trip and have it all up here, 102 degree heat here in Texas. You got to get that hair up and off of you. So anyway, good for someone with probably thinner hair. Someone like me, it's just not hot enough. But I think it's a great tool and works like it's supposed to. So there's that. This is something new for me. It's something that a friend of mine told me about, and it's actually a jewelry subscription box, sort of. And what it is it's Rocksbox, and you guys may have heard of this before. And so my friend gave me her code, and I was able to get my first month free. And so what you do is you go to their website, like many other subscription boxes, and you fill in kind of like a little questionnaire type thing. They'll say, what is your style during the day? You know, which of these outfits would most be your style? Stuff like that. And so then you have kind of like a little designer person that's in charge of your account, and they go in and pick jewelry for you. And you kind of put things on your wish list, and what they try to do is always send you something from your wish list that month. And so you get 3 pieces of jewelry, and I am wearing the little necklace that I was sent, which this was on my wish list, and it's just kind of like a little pave, almost like a diamond shape, and it's just on a gold chain, and it's an adjustable length, and I prefer things that are shorter and daintier like that. Then the next thing that was in mine is this little wrap bracelet, and it is kind of like the bright blue, like my shirt that I'm wearing today. And so I've actually worn this a bunch because I've been wearing a bunch of the bright blue as well as the pretty turquoise color that's in mine. And then it has some gold. It's got a little leather closure. And so I do plan to purchase this one. You don't have to purchase everything. You kind of get the stuff like on trial, and then you send it back, and you can keep the pieces that you want. You can keep all 3, you can keep 1, you can keep none, and you get it at a discounted price. So I am keeping this. So I actually trimmed the little leather band right here because I didn't like it. It was really long because it's designed to accommodate all different wrist sizes. So I cut the extra off because I didn't want that kind of sticking out and poking everything everywhere. So that's the second thing. And most of their stuff is kind of like designer lines. They have, I know, like, I think it's Vanessa Mooney and Kendra Scott and stuff like that. So that brings me to the last item that's in my box. Sorry, let me untie it here and show you how it comes. It comes like this with little tissue, and then each thing is in its own little bag of some kind, and you're supposed to keep it in there. They send you a little piece of paper in there. Mine says, "Hey Stacie," because that would be me. And it tells me about the products that are in my box, and it tells me the price that they would be normally for retail and how much I would pay if I choose to keep it. So for instance, my necklace is from a company called Sophie Harper. It normally retails for $50. I can send it back or I can keep it, and if I want to keep it, it is $40 for me. This particular wrap bracelet is from Nakamole, and it is normally $40, and if I choose to keep it, it's $32. So I am paying $32 to keep that. And then the last thing that they actually sent me is a pair of Kendra Scott earrings, which I am a huge Kendra Scott fan. They're normally $55, and if I choose to keep them, I pay $44. And the reason I'm actually not wearing them today is because I already basically have the same earrings. It's kind of like a slate cat's eye, I think is what they call it. I think it's the same color, but I already have it in a gold setting, and they actually sent it to me in the silver setting. So the box does have the little label here that already has your account number, your name, your address, and everything, with a little United States Postal Service little sticker to put on your box to return the items that you don't want. So, I mean, that's just perfect right there. There's no excuse not to just go ahead and now stick this out in your mailbox, put your little flag up, and have the postman just take it away for you. So, you know, it's a nice, easy to use plan. So, I will leave the link down below to the code for my people to buy the Rocksbox themselves. And so what you do is if you use my code, you get your first month free, which is totally cool for you. And then I get, I don't know, maybe like a $10 referral credit or something like that. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys because I think that's really cool. You know, sometimes you just want to change out your jewelry every so often, and this is a good way to do it. So I hope everybody enjoyed. If you have any questions about anything that I shared here today, let me know, and I will see you all again soon. Thanks so much for watching.